Fernandez shocks Cirstea. Epic victory sets up intense Hong Kong semifinal against Mboko. The skies over Hong Kong had turned a dramatic shade of violet as the 2025 Hong Kong Open entered its most thrilling stage. Neon lights reflected off the stadium roof. The air sang with anticipation, and a restless hum vibrated through the stands. Tennis fans knew something unforgettable was about to unfold, and they were right. Because on this electric night, Leylah Fernandez delivered one of the most astonishing performances of her season. A victory so explosive, so gritty, and so emotionally charged that the crowd didn't just watch. They lived every second of it. Her opponent? The evergreen Sorana Cirstea, a veteran whose game aged like fine wine. Strong, bold, layered, and beautifully unpredictable. The result? A breathtaking three-set triumph that launched Fernandez into the semifinals, where fierce, rising force awaited. Victoria Mboko, Canada's teenage tennis storm. But to understand the magnitude of Fernandez's victory, you must relive every pulse-pounding moment of a match that set Hong Kong's tennis heartbeat on fire. The expectation versus the reality. Heading into the quarterfinal, experts were divided. Cirstea, at 35, had made a habit of upsetting the favorites, using her powerful forehand and old-school court craft to dismantle younger players. She wasn't merely experienced. She was dangerous, still capable of making top seeds tremble. Fernandez, meanwhile, had rediscovered her rhythm this season. The ferocious footwork, the unpredictable angles, the trademark bravery that once carried her to a Grand Slam final. She came into Hong Kong hungry, not just to win, but to prove. As the match began under the glowing city lights, no one knew which story would be written, but they knew it would be good. First set, Cirstea's masterclass. From the opening serve, Cirstea played like a warrior sharpened by time. Her ground strokes were violent poetry, each swing cutting lines with precision. She attacked early, rushed Leylah off the baseline, and claimed territory point by point. Leylah sprinted, slid, stretched, and countered, but the Romanian veteran's firepower kept the upper hand. At 4-2, Cirstea unleashed a blistering cross-court forehand that clipped the line. The crowd gasped. Fernandez raised her eyebrows, silently acknowledging the shot. Still, she refused to fold. The rallies stretched longer, more physical. Fernandez began absorbing Cirstea's pace, redirecting it with nimble footwork and insane timing. She earned break points. She forced errors. But Cirstea held firm, her serve landing with the thud of conviction. Eventually, Cirstea sealed the set 6-3, raising her fist as if to say, "I'm still here, and I still bite." The stadium buzzed. The upset alert was real, but so was the sense that Fernandez had only just begun. Second set, Fernandez ignites. Something shifted as Fernandez walked to her bench. She didn't panic. She didn't frown. She didn't look defeated. Instead, she let out a slow exhale, the kind athletes release when they decide to flip a match from instinct rather than fear. From the first rally of the second set, Leylah transformed. Her footwork sharpened. Her lefty forehand cracked with new authority. Her court coverage looked supernatural. She wasn't just playing. She was hunting. At 1-1, Fernandez unleashed a wicked angle that dragged Cirstea into the doubles alley, then crushed a line-hugging forehand winner. The crowd erupted, sensing momentum shift. At 3-1, Fernandez returned to Cirstea's serve with a shot so deep, so fast, so impossibly timed that even Cirstea shook her head. And Leylah wasn't done. Her serve found rhythm. Her confidence surged. Her fire burned hotter than the Hong Kong skyline. She broke Cirstea again and again, finishing the set with a stunning 6-1. It was tennis brilliance, the type that makes fans believe in miracles. The match was tied, and every fan in the stadium felt the heat. Third set, a battle written in fire. When the final set began, tension flooded the arena. You could feel it in the air, thick, electric, impossible to ignore. Both players knew this wasn't just another match. It was legacy versus destiny, experience versus evolution. Two warriors refusing to bow. The rallies turned ferocious. Cirstea stepped inside the baseline, hammering winners with fearless aggression. Her backhand down the line sizzled. Her forehand punished every short ball. She got an early break and yelled toward her box, pumping both fists. But Leylah did not crumble. She rose. At 2-3, facing break points, Fernandez dug deep, deeper than she had in months. She chased impossible balls. She countered Cirstea's heaviest shots with the kind of defense that steals breath from lungs. Then came the rally, the one still being replayed by fans online. Cirstea attacked with full fury. Leylah defended like a superhero. 26 shots. Then Fernandez fired a forehand rocket that painted the sideline. Winner. Break back. Match reset. The stadium exploded. At 4-4, Leylah hit a backhand passing shot, so sharp it could have cut the night sky. At 5-4, she stepped up to serve for the match. The crowd stood. The tension grew. The moment turned cinematic. Cirstea fought with everything she had, but Leylah was unstoppable. Match point came on a short second serve. Leylah attacked. The rally escalated. Cirstea tried a final down-the-line blast, but Leylah read it, stepped in, and crushed a forehand winner past her. Game. Set. Match. Fernandez defeats Cirstea 3-6, 6-1, 6-4. She threw her head back, eyes shining, chest rising with the weight of victory. Cirstea walked to the net with dignity, offering a long embrace. Warrior acknowledging warrior. The crowd goes wild. Hong Kong lived for this moment. Flags waved. Cameras flashed. Fans screamed her name. Leylah. It wasn't just a win. It was an experience. A revival. A statement. Fernandez bowed toward the crowd, her heart swollen with gratitude. Thank you, she mouthed, hands pressed over her chest. She had given Hong Kong a classic, and Hong Kong returned the love tenfold. The semifinal awaits, and it's a blockbuster. If beating Cirstea was a war, the semifinal promised a spectacle. Hong Kong feels a storm coming. By the time night settled fully over the city, Hong Kong buzzed with a sense of impending tennis magic. Restaurants displayed the semifinal schedule. Billboards flashed photos of Fernandez and Mboko. Fans debated strategies on trams and ferries. Social media exploded with predictions. It wasn't just a match. It was an event, a moment, a chapter waiting to be written. The city was ready. The players were ready. The stage was glowing beneath bright lights. The final word, a victory that echoes. Leylah Fernandez didn't just shock Cirstea. She shocked the tournament. She shocked the world. She shocked even herself, rising through struggle, through pressure, through the weight of expectations. Her epic victory was a reminder. Fire that heart wins matches. Fire that courage rewrites stories. Fire that champions aren't born. They're forged in battles like this. Now, with Victoria Mboko standing across the net, the Hong Kong Open was poised for a semifinal written in fire, talent, and destiny. One Canadian rising, one Canadian roaring, only one moving into final. And Leylah Fernandez, breath steady under the city lights, looked ready for the fight of her life. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.